In today's video, I'm going to be doing a comparison of pressure washers in each of the three ranges of the Nilfisk domestic pressure washer lineup, and those are the core, excellent and premium models. So I have been previously sent each of these pressure washers to review, and I do have individual videos of them on the channel. So here I'm going to be doing a kind of roundup and summary to help you decide which one is most suitable for you. I do also have the discount code ACHQ, which will work on any of the pressure washers in the Nilfisk domestic range, so that'll get you 10% off. So the three individual pressure washers that I am going to be using for the comparison today are the Core 150 model, the Excellent 160 and the Premium 200. And I'm going to first start off with what you actually get with each of them. So all of them do come with a hose, which comes on an integrated hose reel. They all have a gun, lance and some kind of foam sprayer, and they all have at least one nozzle, which gives you the ability to use it as a fan or as a turbo for patio cleaning, although the difference between how they all work and the quality of them does vary considerably, and I'll be doing a deeper dive into that later on in this video. So next, I do want to address the performance of these three machines, as it does again vary considerably. All of them do have a metal pump, but they do have different motors in them, and the maximum pressure and flow rate does vary. So the P200, the most expensive model in the range, does have a maximum pressure of 200 bar and has a very impressive flow rate of 610 litres per hour. With that, you also get the ability to adjust the pressure quite considerably, so you can dial that right back for more sensitive surfaces or have it on max for patio cleaning. With the Excellent 160, that 160 stands for the max pressure of 160 bar, and you get a considerably lower flow rate here of 450 litres per hour, which is 7.5 litres per minute, and you do not get the ability to adjust the pressure whatsoever. And finally, this Core 150 model has a maximum pressure of 150 bar and a maximum flow rate of 468 litres per hour. You also do get the option to adjust the Core 150 pressure, and there are three settings for that. So on paper, a slightly higher flow rate than the Excellent series, but of course that lower pressure. Having used both back to back now, I do think the Excellent offers better performance and is kind of between the two despite having fairly similar stats on paper. I thought the best way to probably demonstrate this was to just use a patio flag that was pretty dirty and put them all on a fan setting at the maximum pressure and see what kind of dirt removal there was between the three. I tried to hold the fan at a similar distance with them all and keep it as equal as possible, and again keep that kind of speed that I was covering the area as equal as possible too. When the patio flag dried out, I could actually see a decent difference between them all. All three of them did remove most of the grime, but there was just that kind of lichen left behind, mostly on the Core 150, a little bit more on the Excellent 160, and I think there was the least on the Premium 200. Of course, you can get closer and still get great results with all three, but it's just going to take a bit longer with those weaker models, which just aren't quite as efficient. All of them can be run from a water tank or from a bucket of water if you're using a suction hose. It's also worth noting at this point that the Premium model and the Core 150 are the top of the line in those particular ranges, but with the Excellent range there is also a 170 model which does have a considerably higher maximum flow of 498 litres per hour, so if you are looking for something in between those kind of performance ranges, then that is worth looking at too. Now, before I move on to the accessories, I did also want to address the noise levels with these three pressure washers, as again there is a considerable difference, and this is due to the type of motor that they're all using. So the Core model uses a universal motor, which although on a decibel scale isn't really much different, the pitch of it is very different, so it does sound a lot higher pitch and it's more of an intrusive kind of sound. The Premium and the Excellent models, on the other hand, use what's called an induction motor, which is generally regarded as being more durable, but also has the added benefit of not sounding quite as annoying, so it has more of a hum rather than kind of a high-pitched sound. I will now jump into a comparison so you can hear the differences for yourself. So now onto the accessories, and I'm going to kick things off with the gun, lance and nozzles. Now all three of these I wouldn't describe as a short trigger. If you do want one of those, then you can get them aftermarket and just fit an adapter or get one when you purchase it. With that said though, out of the 3 guns, the Excellent series does have the shortest and what I would probably consider the best of the 3. The Core 150 has a reasonably long gun and you do have to attach an extension lance to it to use any of the attachments. That includes both the turbo nozzle and the fan nozzle, and also the foam cannon as well, which I think is quite a significant disadvantage, as having a foam cannon right on the end of that long lance does look a bit odd and doesn't feel particularly easy to use. It's worth noting as well that there is some adjustability on the pressure, so you can twist the lance to reduce that, which might be suitable for certain situations, but not something I've massively found myself using. With the Excellent 160, you are getting that slightly shorter gun, and you can attach the foam cannon directly to that, which does make things significantly easier. Instead of having separate nozzles that you put on the end of that lance, the lance itself does have 3 individual settings, so it has a narrow fan, a wider fan, and the turbo setting. You can just click between each of these. It's quite easy to do, but it's not something I've ever accidentally done whilst using the pressure washer. You also do get an additional nozzle with this, which is a low pressure one. I personally don't really find this to be that useful. You might use it to rinse down your wheel brushes or fill up your bucket, but otherwise there's really not that much use to this. And finally, with the Premium 200, you can also attach your foam cannon to the gun directly without having the lance in between, but that gun is a little bit longer. You get 2 nozzles with this, so a turbo and a fan. Both are made from metal and do feel quite nice quality, but the fan nozzle is fairly narrow. I would prefer it if it was either adjustable or just set a little bit wider. So overall, I do think that the gun, lance and nozzles that come with the Excellent series are my favourite of the 3. With that said though, I prefer using an aftermarket short trigger with all of them. I think it offers a much nicer experience and you can use a quick release fitting. So personally, I would do that with all of them, and I've been using an MTM SGS 35 for this, which will, as with all the pressure washers in this video, be linked in the description. Now, when it comes to the foam cannon / sprayers that come with these pressure washers, it's nice that they all come with one, but there is a definite difference in quality between them. The core model comes with a little foam sprayer, which to be honest I have found very little use for. It's not something I would ever consider to be close to a proper foam cannon, and you don't get any adjustability and the foam output is really quite weak. There's a big step up with the one that comes with the Excellent model. You get a 700ml capacity. I would prefer if this was a litre, but you don't get any markings on the bottle, and it does have a very narrow mouth which can be hard to fill and empty. You do get the option though to adjust the foam output and the fan width too. The Premium one comes with a wider mouth and a 1 litre capacity with some markings on there, but you can only adjust the foam output on this and not the fan width. The Excellent model also drains the bottle quite a bit quicker than the Premium one, so if you are using a snow foam like a Built Hamber one for example, that does require a panel impact ratio of close to that 3 to 4% range, it's not really possible to do that with the Premium one, as it does drain that bottle so slowly. Whereas with the Excellent one, it's easier to get that higher concentration onto the panel. Again though, I think there are much better foam cannons available on the aftermarket, and if you do go down the route of getting a quick release short trigger, then getting a decent foam cannon whilst you're there is something that I would personally do. So now onto the hoses, and the Premium 200 comes with by far the best hose, and this comes with actually a 15 metre steel reinforced hose, which does feel really nice quality and is a very good length. Both the Excellent 160 and Core 150 have 10 metre hoses, and they both use what's called a flexi hose. It doesn't feel nearly as robust as the steel reinforced hose. However, personally, I've not had any issues with either of them kinking up. I think the steel one is significantly more durable, but both have a tendency to loop up a little bit if you're not watching it as you're going around the car. Overall though, I think for a stock hose that comes with a domestic pressure washer, I don't really have any complaints here. One thing to note as well though is that on the Excellent 160 model, you're getting that flexi hose, but if you step it up to the 170, then you do also get a steel reinforced hose on this too. Both 10 metres, but the quality is going to be better on that other one. On all 3 of these pressure washers, you do get an integrated hose reel. The quality and kind of feel of the hose reel is better on the Premium, but the fact that they all come with one I think is great, and it makes it so much easier to set up and pack away. Both Premium and Excellent models come with an integrated hose reel. On the Core series though, it is slightly different. Only the 150 and 140 do have that integrated hose reel. The cheaper models in that range just have a place where you can basically wind up the hose yourself and pop it in. So if it's important to you, make sure you do purchase one that has that feature. Next, onto the onboard storage, and the fact that all of these come with a place for the gun, lance, nozzles and foam cannon I think is great, and it just allows you to kind of tuck everything neatly in a corner. The placement for the gun, lance and nozzles is fairly similar on all three. There are just some slots on the side and on top of the pressure washer, and I haven't found any of them to fall out when I've been moving them around. With regards to the mains cable, the place where you wind it up on the premium model I think makes more sense, and it is easier to pack that away at the end. With the Excellent and the Core models, you do kind of have to wind that up yourself, and then you can just secure it with a rubber strap on the back of the pressure washer. It works fine, but it's just not quite as good as the premium. With the Core 150, you're getting that folding handle, and with the Excellent and the premium, you are getting a telescopic one. Not a massive difference here really, both of them work fine. It's worth noting that the Core 150 does have this folding handle, but other models in that Core series don't. And there are also going to be other feature differences, for example the hose lengths, between each of the models within a specific series, so do just check the specifications on the website to make sure you're happy with them all. Now onto the weight, and this again marks quite a big difference between the three. The premium model is the heaviest, and is getting close to that 30 kilo mark. Rolling it around is fine as it does have some decent wheels on it, but picking it up is another story. The Excellent 160 is lighter but still fairly heavy at around the 22 kilo mark. A bit easier to pick up, but again very easy to roll around. And finally the Core 150 is pretty light at about 11 kilos. Again, this does have wheels, but they're not as heavy duty as on the premium, so on rougher ground it might be a little bit trickier. Now onto the price of these three pressure washers. Now the cheapest is that Core 150, which comes in at £235.99. The Excellent 160 is £309.99, and the Premium 200 is £539.99. Now, as I said at the start of this video, I do have a discount code which will bring down the prices of all of them by 10%. That code is ACHQ. So obviously with the premium model, you're getting the biggest discount of just over 50 quid. With the Excellent 160, it's just over 30, and with the Core 150, it's just over 20. All of them do come with a 2-year warranty as standard, but you can extend it to 5 years if you register it on the website within 30 days of purchasing it. They are also running a promotion at the moment, which does run until the 29th of June, where you can extend that warranty to 10 years, so it's a decent time to get it if you do see this video quick enough. One very important thing to note though is that the warranty is domestic only, it's not for professional use. Now in terms of my overall thoughts, and what I think each of these models is kind of best for, I do think that the Core one offers really good value for money. I think you're getting good specs, especially for the price point, but the accessories are the weakest, and that universal motor does sound a bit loud and annoying. With the Excellent 160, you are getting the upgrade of the induction motor, which is generally regarded as more durable, and also sounds a lot better. You do get better accessories on this too. So if you're not upgrading to aftermarket ones, then you will definitely get more use out of these. The Premium 200 does offer the best performance of the three, as you'd expect, and that extra flow rate and maximum pressure does come really in handy for both pre-washing the car and for patio cleaning too. It also does feel overall just more of a solid machine with a slightly better design. I don't think the accessories are anything special, and I personally would upgrade them to aftermarket ones, but in terms of a base machine, I think the performance of this is fantastic. I will put a link in the description to all three of the individual videos on these pressure washers, so if you have narrowed down your search, you can get a bit more detail on the individual model there. If you have enjoyed this video, it would be brilliant if you could drop it a like, and thanks very much for watching.